No, sorry, no we tonight. Just me. Well. And also, it's not even Anna fronting. It's Nicole and Cassie. Co-fronting. Hi. We're really doing this now. At this time of night. Cool. Okay. So, last month's Patreon short story is now public on Patreon. I haven't moved it to Scribble yet. I should do that when I get back. But also, I want to finish Pink Ice Skates so I can do them both at once. So I can, post about them both at the same time. And Discord servers and on Twitter and whatnot. So that would be nice. That's a bus. Anyway. So yeah. I'm gonna write Pink Ice Skates when I get back. Finish writing it, that is. It's not done, but it has been started. Hopefully Montana can help me out with that, because I'm really having a hard time with this. Why does writing have to be so hard sometimes? Anyway, so that's gonna be fun. Also, today's outfit. Look, I'm wearing flip-flops. You fucking freaks, getting good look at my feet. Anyway, so that's gonna be great. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Can we write some smut afterwards? Nicole! What? What's fun? Still need to find a place to post it, because, because Scribble Hub apparently doesn't allow porn without plot, which sucks. Anyway, I mean, you can do porn with plot, so just add a plot to some of our existing smut or something. Fine, let's do porn with plot. That's what Aaron and Eris is based pretty much anyway. It's porn with plot. But we haven't even gotten to the porn yet, and chapter 2 probably isn't even gonna get to the porn yet. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. It's gonna take 3 chapters to get to the porn in the porn with plot story. Whatever. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun. And Burger Gave Me Tits, that's not gonna have any lewd scenes, so you can read that if you're, a teenager. We can rate it T for teen, I guess. Because all it's gonna have is, person being like, damn, I've got boobs now. I mean, some other things. But it's magic stuff. I'm not gonna reveal too much about how it works, because that's spoilers. Anyway. So tempted to do a sequel to, Hot Demon Girl. So tempted to do that, because I really want to do more with those characters. They're fun. Their dynamic is fun. It was fun to write, and I want to do more of it. So, I probably will. We probably will. Not today, though. Not next month. Next month is going to actually be something that isn't a sequel or prequel to something. We're finally going to be done with the New Girl stuff. After Pink Ice Skates is posted. Hell, to make up for the fact that the last, 3 months have all been New Girl stuff, we're gonna frickin' do a second short story this month. Something original, too. So that's gonna be fun. Probably, not sure yet. But we'll think of something. Obviously. Fuck. My brain's just kind of I didn't even smoke anything to get to this point. That's crazy, man. Anyway. So. Fuck. Let's see. Addie Jackson chapter 4? I mean, shouldn't be too hard to write. It's a fight scene. Fight scenes, they feel intimidating to write for me. For us, we felt intimidated trying to get into the fight scene in chapter 7 of Daughter of the Sea, because we were like, oh shit, there's a fight scene in this. And it was intimidating to try and tackle, but then when we wrote it, it was oh, this is actually pretty fun. So fight scenes are intimidating to write, but once you write them, they're not even that bad. It's pretty easy to get into them. Especially if you kind of plan it out in advance a bit. And like this, we have some source material, and it's probably not gonna play that much differently than in canon. I don't think. Like, Addie's still gonna break off the horn, still gonna kill the Minotaur with it. That's just how it's gonna go. Like, sorry for spoiling it, but that's not even really spoilers. Now, there are still some things that have been spoiled in various Discord servers, but if you're not really in those Discord servers, which isn't even my own Discord server, really, you're probably not gonna know some of the fun things that are gonna be happening. Although if you read the summary, you probably actually already know this, so it's not some crazy thing to say, oh yeah, Annabeth in this is a closeted trans girl. Yeah, that's right. We got Agabeth in this. And that is... I've actually not seen that done before. I've never... I've seen trans femme Annabeth before. I have seen that done. Like, a few times. Like, it's not a very common thing, actually. It's very fucking rare. But... it's not stupid uncommon either. Okay, it is stupid uncommon. What am I saying? But but it has been written. But I've never seen it where she's an egg. I've never seen that happen. And so that's going to be really fun to write. But I've actually, like, told some friends, Amber, I've told Amber some details about, like, how her storyline's going to go. Like, some of what I have planned. No, it wasn't Amber. It was Piper. It's Piper I was telling that to. I might have told Amber some of it at some point, but I don't think that was recently. So I'll probably tell Amber, and definitely will be telling Montana what my plans are for Annabeth and Addie Jackson. But yeah, those are a bit of a ways off because, trust me, Annabeth is not cracking in Lightning Thief or Sea of Monsters. Yes, even after Cersei's, she's not cracking then. It's gonna be great. Oh yeah, dude, I fucking completed my circuit and I'm not done, so I'm just going to keep fucking going. I have 15 minutes. Who cares? So yeah. Addie's obviously already out, so we don't really have anything going on there. And she's not going to be, like, I'm not gonna, like, do any, like, weird forced detransition stuff. That is something that I am not willing to touch with in my writing with, like, a 10-foot pole. Like, I'm okay reading it, to be honest, as long as it's undone pretty quickly or whatever. But, like, it's just not something that I can write. Especially not for a trans femme character, because that's, like, really close to home for me. Like, I'm still uncomfortable with a trans masc character, but with the trans girl, it's hard to read. It'll be even harder to write. That is just a fact. There's nothing else I can say except, oh yeah, it's uncomfortable. Yeah, just is. But that's besides the point. Fuck. What was I thinking? Fucking, okay, well, this will be fine. I think we're fine. What time is it? Yeah, we're good. We still got time. Right. Fuck, I want some chips or something, but there's, like, nowhere open to get chips. So that's fun. So, no chips. At least not right now. What the fuck else am I thinking? Might add, like, make a higher tier for Patreon. Be like, hey, like, if you want to support me more, you can. Like, it's not required or anything, but this is, like, yeah. But I don't think I can just, like, do a higher tier with, like, no extra benefits. I don't, because, like, do a higher tier with, like, no extra benefits. I don't, because, like, what extra benefits could I do in a higher tier? What extra benefits could we do with an extra Patreon tier? That's the question. And I don't know the answer to that. I'll figure it out. What benefits to do. Not right now, though. Because, yeah, that's a bit, like, outside of, like, I'll figure it out in the morning. Leave comments on it if you have ideas for, like, higher tier benefits or something. Not titty pics. No, you can find those for free on Twitter. Hell, I could do one right now. Like, I could just end the video right now and then do one, but nah. Some guy walking his dog late at night. Fair enough. Dogs be great. I love dogs. Doggies. I love dogs. I mean, yeah. Okay, so that's what that's. Okay, so Pink Ice Skates, Addie Jackson. I've covered Addie Jackson, Daughter of the Sea. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna do chapter 11, like, because the chapter it's based on in Titan's Curse, and the chapters are still roughly aligning with the canon chapters still, but that's not going to last. Like, even if that manages to last all the way through Titan's Curse, beyond Titan's Curse, it's not lasting. Like, after Titan's Curse, canon is basically gone. There's no more canon. Canon is done. But, like, yeah, I have, like, it's a fight scene. I just said that fight scene... Well, it's actually 2 fight scenes and then a prophecy, and I said that fight scenes are simple to write. But... they're not simple to write, they're easy to write. Like, they're complicated, but in an easy way, which probably doesn't make much sense to anybody watching this, but it makes sense to me, okay? So, don't you worry about me writing a fight scene. I can handle it. And the prophecy, probably going to be different from canon. I don't think it'll be the same. For one thing, Percy's probably not going to have to sneak out to go on the quest. Which you could probably have guessed, considering she's a hunter now. So yeah. Percy's going to be officially a part of the quest, which is great for her. It's great for everybody involved. It does mean that she's probably not going to be Iris messaging her mom. Although, maybe she will. I think I can pull that where, like, she's like, yeah, I'm going on a quest now to her mom. And her mom's like, you gonna save Annabeth while you're at it? And Percy's like, yeah. And her mom's like, that sounds great. And then Percy can, like, be informed of Paul Blofus's existence that way. Because that still needs to happen. Like, I'm not changing that. Sally and Paul is still happening in this. But the big difficulty in Chapter 11 is the Capturing the Flag game is going to be very different because Percy's on a different team in this than in canon. Which, yep, there's the fun part. The whole... She's just, because she's a hunter. So she's on the hunter's team rather than the camper's team. Which means that the second fight scene that was in the original chapter might not even get really reproduced. Or it might. I really need to figure out how to fucking do that. See, that's where it gets complicated. Writing the fight scenes themselves, easy. Getting the characters to do the second one, a bit harder. Okay, I think I have a way to actually get Percy and Talia fighting in the second scene after the Capture the Flag game. That should actually be easier than I was originally expecting, Because, yeah, okay, yeah, no, that's actually not even that hard at all. Because Talia is the one who's going after the flagging cannon, so no reason to change that, which means that there's a good chance that Percy and Talia will fight during the game. Which is probably actually something that Chiron's nervous about going into the game. Because he's like, oh no. These two, like, way too powerful demigods are on opposing teams. And it's possible they're going to fight each other at some point. And that might be a bit destructive. So it probably is going to freak out Chiron a bit. He's going to be like, So, yeah. That's probably something he's going to be a bit worried about going in. So yeah, shouldn't even be that hard to write this in. With that in mind, right, so that's that taken care of. What's next? Pink Ice Skates, the Patreon exclusive story that I'm still working on. It's maybe about midway through chapter 1. I think I've reached the midway point. Or maybe 2/3 of the way through. I can't say for certain if it's halfway or 2/3. I'm not sure how long the rest of what I'm doing in the chapter is going to take. But you'll know when it's posted. I will be making a video when it's posted. I'll be making videos when yeah. I'll try to do a weekly video even if I'm not smoking in the video. That's probably a good idea. Yeah. I'll probably do that. Also, I should probably put this in fucking landscape mode rather than portrait mode to, like, make these seem a bit more professional or something, but who cares? I'm not a videographer, I'm a writer. Yeah. Okay, so that's Patreon short stories. The next monthly one is going to be the witches in Hamilton. So that's set in stone. That is going to be what is released at the start of July. As for what's released in June, I might try to actually do multiple in June. Like, I don't know. We'll see. And then, fuck. What else we got? Fucking Dorley versus Stubborn Idiot. I actually started working on chapter 4 again, and I can continue it. I just need to get my brain to put the words on the page. I literally just need to type out what's in my head for that one. Like, I actually know what I'm writing. I just need to figure out a best way to phrase it and just write it. And even if I don't find the best way to phrase it, I can just write it and then just go back and change it later. I can do that. Doesn't need to be perfect on the first go. This is part of what my writer's block needs to be. I just need to get things written, and then I can, like, edit them up a bunch later. Which is what Montana helps me with, is editing things. Okay, so we should be fine there. So we've got... That's good. And then we got... Fucking... brain is so fried because it's late at night. I'm not even stoned. How much of my complete fucking insanity in these videos is me being stoned versus it just being late at fucking night? I don't know. That's not a question that I'm gonna answer right now. I look cute. Oh my god. Anyway. So, okay. Anything else I need to worry about? Alex shifted. Montana and I have started up planning out chapter 7. Nothing's been written yet, but we do have an idea of what it's going to be. I'm not going to say anything on here, but Montana and I know what we're doing for chapter 7, or at least what sort of chapter it is. We don't really have, like, well-defined plans, but we have an idea for what sort of chapter it is. So that's all well and good. And I think chapter 7 will mark the end of the first arc in the first book. I think it's going to have, like, 3 arcs. So this is the first one, and the second one is... Yeah, and then the third one will end with a pretty significant climax that, like, really, like, increases the stakes of everything going on in this. So that's going to be very nice. So that's that one. And then that's everything. Yeah, I think I've covered everything in this. Other than the time travel one, I wish I got to be a teen girl, which I'm basically on a hiatus until such a time as, like, I have less other projects going on. So, once that's done, that's done. I didn't actually really address Burger Gave Me Tits. Fuck, I literally just said, it's a thing that I'm writing. And I didn't say what I was writing to do with it. Writing chapter 2 has been started. There is some existing material. I just haven't continued it in months. So hopefully I do tomorrow, and then I'll post it to Patreon. It goes on Patreon first. And then, yeah. Aaron Eris does kind of spoiler the end of Pink Ice Skates, so, like, chapter 2, not really. Well, no, it doesn't even spoiler the end of Pink Ice Skates. It spoilers something in a spin-off story that's being planned for the New Girl stuff. Because, yes, the New Girl stuff is not done. I'm not even joking. This is completely fucking, like, I have so much stuff going on. Anyway, good night.